Hey guys, it's time for a pregnancy update. I am currently 31 weeks pregnant, and so I'm going to be letting you know how week 29 and 30 went. So I will jump in. I have my notes here per usual. So starting with week 29, so definitely third trimester has been hitting, and I have been feeling more tired. So was really feeling a lot more energy in the second trimester, and I'm still feeling really good, but just feeling that a little bit more lethargia where I can definitely take a nap during the day. I did today for sure. After lunch I took a little bit of a nap, and so just feeling more tired. I went swimming, which was awesome and definitely something I need to do more often. The pools, this pool happened to be heated, so that's why it was really nice, but now it is getting warmer, and so my dad's getting his pool kind of fixed, and so it will be good to go here in a couple days. And I know I'm just going to be like living in that pool because it just felt really good on my joints. I felt like I got some exercise in, but it just felt nice to be kind of weightless. So I really enjoyed swimming, so I'm hoping to do that a lot more over the next couple months, especially since it's gonna get really hot and I'm gonna start getting really big. Pain wise, definitely getting some more back pain. So something that I noticed, standing up is kind of painful, sitting upright is kind of painful, especially again with still that pain up here underneath, kind of like in the sternum area. And so laying down has been the most helpful in kind of relieving any of that pain, especially that back pain. Definitely the third trimester has bringing on having to pee more again, and so I have noticed throughout the night I'm getting up probably about every 2 to 3 hours. In the day could be every hour, every couple hours as well. Been craving a lot of breakfast foods, especially in week 29, where having a lot of bagels with cream cheese, a lot of eggs, turkey bacon. I went through like 3 or 4 days of having turkey bacon every day. So some breakfast foods have definitely been a craving, and like if I go to a diner, normally I always pick something that's more in the lunch category, where you can have, breakfast, lunch, or dinner all day, but I have always been gravitating now towards the breakfast. I actually had breakfast for lunch today as well, and also craving ice cream. I like sweets, but I'm definitely more of a salty person, and ice cream I do enjoy, but it's something that I eat maybe, I don't even know, maybe once a month, if not every other month. Like if my husband gets some ice cream, I'll have a few bites of it, or if like we're going by a DQ, if I'm craving like a dilly bar, like that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I hardly ever really have that urge for ice cream, and I've been having ice cream almost probably a few times a week, so that's also been very new for me. Best ice cream, this is my all-time favorite. My husband got me hooked on it. It's from Cold Stone, and it's banana ice cream with chocolate chips and brownies. Oh my lord, the best the best thing you've ever had in your entire life. You need to try it. So now to week 30, I have had the increase of vivid and just bizarre dreams. It happened a lot in the first trimester and really cooled off for the second trimester, and now it is back with a vengeance. Where you wake up in the morning and you're like, what was that? And they're so vivid. It's amazing how vivid they are. So those have definitely come back. There sometimes is a trend to them, like I'll talk about it, but we went to like a baby class, and they were talking a lot about breastfeeding and a lot of videos about breastfeeding, and that's something that I really want to do. So I had a lot of very vivid breastfeeding dreams and stuff like that, but just some bizarre ones, really bizarre dreams. I have noticed in week 30, this could be kind of like a nesting thing, but I just feel like I've been a little bit more neurotic with like checking doors or lights off, just making sure everything's unplugged, kind of questioning, was that light off? And just being a little bit more, I don't know, it hasn't really been cleaning up so much. I mean, I have had some of that too, and I noticed like I go into the baby's room a lot more and just kind of sitting in there and kind of looking through what we have already and trying to kind of organize it. And so I feel like I'm just getting a little into that like nesting zone. and I've gotten a lot more sassy. I think the hormones are coming back up again. And just, I think too, you know, being uncomfortable. I mean, I'm still loving it. I love being big enough where everyone really knows that I'm pregnant, but I mean, there's a lot of kind of aches and pains that go with it. And so I think that, in addition to just being tired and nervous and all of those things all encompassing, I have noticed a little bit more sass, and I know my husband's noticed a little bit more sass with me as well. I have had even more swelling, which is totally normal, like in my feet, my ankles, and a little bit of my lower legs, and then my hands. And everything's good. My blood pressure and all that is fine, but just getting those, you know, swelling funds. I feel like I have gained weight and it's all water weight. Like, I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. I just feel like the swelling's gotten more intense. So like when I see that my weight's getting a little bit higher, I feel like it's just all due to swelling. I'll just get into the weight anyway. I'm about 24 pounds up now. I've also been super itchy. So like my hands and my feet are really, really itchy. And it's not out of being dry, because my skin has actually been doing a lot better with being dry. And so I feel like it's kind of just like that water retention or whatever happens where I'm getting really itchy on those more swollen areas. And the last big thing in week 30 is that we did go to our first like baby class. And so this was at the hospital that we're gonna be delivering at. It was, I think it was about 2.5, 3 hours a long class. And it was teaching us, me and my husband went, and it was teaching us all about kind of like that prenatal care. So we learned about swaddling, a little bit about breastfeeding. We learned about like how to bathe the baby when you know, they're born and they're in the first like month or so, because they don't need to have like a full bath, just kind of like the sponge bath type of thing. Changing diapers. Let's see what else. Oh, also showed some like pictures and videos of like different things that you may expect your baby to look like, especially after they're born. So showing like the picture of like that cottage cheese, I can't remember what it's called, but that stuff that they're kind of in to keep them warm when that comes out. You know, they're covered in that depending on how far along they are. There may be more or less. Kind of like the little baby acne, different marks and stuff, like kind of birthmarky type of things that go away that some of the babies may have. Talked about like circumcision and stuff like that. Talking about like car seat safety, safety like with baby sleeping, you know, not having anything around, basically on the back, swaddled up, or, you know, just in like a onesie or whatever in their crib. All kinds of good stuff. So it was really nice kind of beginning overview of a lot of different things to expect, especially when you're a first-time mom. So I thought that was really helpful. We already went through the long labor class as well. That was during week 31, so I'll talk about that at the next update. And then we have a breastfeeding class that we're signed up for, and I don't think that's for like another month or so. So a lot of good stuff and lots of good information that I've been learning through that. And that's about it. So that's kind of the update for week 29 and week 30. And I'll go ahead and share with you guys what the baby bump looks like. All right, so this is what the baby bump looks like from the front with my shirt on. And then having my shirt kind of up. This is what he looks like from the side. So definitely getting that rounded belly and looking and feeling pregnant for sure, which I love. Then this is what the belly looks like, bare skinned. Still super impressed with how well my tattoo is hanging in there. And I have noticed, I think it's because I'm just so fair, but a lot of veins popping out, like blue veins that are quite noticeable throughout my tummy. I think because I'm stretching and getting bigger. I will see you guys in my next update in a couple weeks. Bye!